Yo, what up, YouTube? Back at you with another repair video. Today we're doing a 2000 Dodge Ram, 1500 with 5.2 liter water pump, and it's gonna basics of this procedure. It's pretty much the same. This is where your fan clutch is gonna go on. You got your hoses. You got to put your gasket on here. Comes with a gasket. Gonna use some RTV for that. Now, my favorite thing about doing this at the shop is using this tool right here, which is a pneumatic fan clutch tool. You put on the air hammer. You put this on. This goes on here like that, and you hit it and whack. It'll knock that fan clutch in the reverse position. So clockwise, counterclockwise. So you want to go, and that's it right there. That big bolt, you want to knock it that way. So I was getting ahead of myself. I took this 8mm off right here. Took that off. There's a 10mm right here and a 10mm right down here. Then you got one right here and another one right here, which I've already taken out. And then this coolant reservoir, all you do is just pull off the hose and it slides right off. You know what I'm saying? That little right there just slides right there. So before you can't take this out really until you take this off. You have to loosen this up and then spin it counterclockwise. Spin it that way until it comes off, and then you're gonna take this and that off at the same time. So I loosened this up because I was having problems getting this off. So just make sure you got everything disconnected. I still got this little hose right here I gotta take out. Down here, there's a couple of connections. So I just gotta get this hose right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on to the fan clutch, like right about there, and I'm gonna bam hit it like that with the gun, and it's gonna knock it loose. And I've had jobs, it's the hardest part of the job. Doing water pumps is that goddamn fan clutch. That's the hardest part. And sometimes I had it, man. So if you don't have that tool, man, you got these holes right there in front of the water pump for the holding. These holes, them 4 holes. And then you got a tool. I got it, but I'm not gonna use it. And all you do is you put the tool in them 2 holes, and it's got a lever on it, and then it splits, and then it's got different adapters that go into different holes. You hold it still, and then you take a wrench and then push it that way. But sometimes, you know, it's gonna pop out the hole, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, you have to kind of really flex on it sometimes, you know, really muscle it. I've had jobs that, man, that's just, whoo, it was a nightmare that was like, took me a long time to get those damn fan clutches off. That's the worst part. But after that, man, once you get that fan clutch off, everything is smooth sailing. Everything is real easy, man. Try to hold this good, so take it like that now. Hit it like that. Knock it loose, and then bam. The rest, you just take it off like that. Just make sure you don't hit the fucking radiator with the fan blade once you get it loose. Alright, so I'm gonna need 2 hands for that to pull it out. Alright, so actually I pushed the shroud forward and I pulled the fan out right between here and the shroud. Once you do that, you got all kinds of fucking room, man. And that's a 15 millimeter on the tensioner. Push it down that way. Get some slack. Now I usually just take it right off the water pump itself and just leave it just like that. And I'm gonna just drop it like that. So when I put it back together, when I put a new water pump, all I gotta do is put it like that. Now you might have to take off, I think, this tensioner. Let's see, if we clear it now. Maybe we can clear it. So I get that bolt right there, that bolt right there. Yeah, you don't have to take that tensioner off, but you can. It'll give you, you know, a better view. I might take it off just for the hell of it, just cause for tutorial purposes. And go ahead and take these clips off right here for your hoses. Just give them a little twist. If they aren't real good, you just gonna have to fly them out. I like to get a flathead screwdriver or a big pick. Just kind of work it around. Just break it loose a little bit. Take it. Try not to waste no coolant either, so I just move it out the way and then set it up so that all the coolant don't come out. Okay. This hole right here is held in by this 13. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 and 9. 13 millimeters. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 millimeters. Then you got, let's see. What's this? I got a hole right here. That's that right. Okay. So I don't have to transfer no parts. Sometimes you gotta transfer that adapter over right there. But pretty easy. These 13 millimeters. I'm gonna start taking these out. I'll probably use 2 hands and just use this impact, or probably that snap on because it got a little more juice. I'll probably use this guy right here. Ain't got time to fuck around. So as a rule of thumb, from experience, I always take these out and leave the bolts in for the most part. I did take out the 2 bottom bolts, and then the bolt right there is for the bracket to hold that hose metal line in place. But the rest, I took that one out, and the rest I left in there. Sometimes they're not all the same size, so when you go to reinstall it, you're gonna find that it'll save you time instead of trying to figure out which bolts going which holes. And then if you put the wrong one in and you tighten it up too far, you can put a hole in the block, and then you really fucked. You just made a bigger problem than what you already had. And we're here to fix things. We ain't here to make no problems. We're trying to be the problem solver. But shit happens, especially mechanics, especially older cars. Shit just gonna break. You know what I'm saying? You gonna break shit. You're gonna break shit, and it's okay, because that's what you do. You fix it. Shit get broke, you fix it. Ain't no need to cry about it. Ain't no need to waste no tears on shit that's real simple to fix. So that right there. Let's see if I can pry this out. So I'm probably gonna wiggle this back and forth. I might. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna take this clamp off. Take this clamp off right here. Move it up. And then I'm gonna take this hose. So as you can see, I got it off. We got a lot of cleaning to do here. So my usual weapon of choice, this guy right here. Knock all that off. Also, I'm gonna lubricate the inside of this tube, this upper radiator hose, this heater hose, so that it slides on real easy. Also, you want to position this bracket, this 8mm tightening bolt, to right here at the 12 o'clock or even 11 o'clock position, so that you can get to it very easily. You know what I'm saying? When you put it back on. Also, you don't want to mess up that hose. If you do, don't worry. You can usually take off the air compressor. There's just a few bolts on top. And then I've been able to use pliers and reattach. But sometimes you got to take off the whole fucking intake. And you don't want to have to do that shit. You really don't. Anyways, to get that bracket out, I went ahead and took this clamp loose. I don't know where the video cut off, but I took this clamp, moved it up, and then I just wiggled it like that, back and forth to break it loose. And then I'm gonna leave my bolts right here in the old one until it's time to put the new one in. I'm gonna put the RTV on both sides of the gasket. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the bolts in it, you know. So at this time, I'm just gonna take a few moments to clean this off. So I'm gonna get that done and we'll come right back. Okay, so I put RTV on the bottom and the top of the gasket. Real thin. I try to make it a thin coat, let it drop a little bit. I got this pretty damn clean. I'm gonna shoot some lubricant up inside here. Put this hose on. Remember, position it to where you can get to it pretty easily. So I like to put it at about 11 and 12 o'clock position. Now, I'm gonna take these bolts, transfer them over, put this on and start tightening down. Do not forget to replace the O-ring down here that goes into the water pump. Now, you probably won't even see it. It's gonna be so flat, and you have to like dig at it with a pick in order to distinguish, just to see it, because sometimes they just get so old and corroded, and it's hard to see it. But anyways, put that in there. So I just went and tightened down this guy right here. Tighten down that 8mm there. Went all the way around and hit it with the impact gun. Do it by hand or whatever, as long as it's tight enough, feel comfortable. Knowing that the shit not gonna leak later, that's all that really matters. As long as it ain't leaking, you're good. As long as it don't leak, you know, a month later, you know, you just don't want it to leak. And so this, see, I leave the hose. Pro tip, don't never take the belt all the way off. That's so stupid. I don't know why people do that. Then you gotta remember the belt routing and all that bullshit. Just fucking doing all the extra shit, man. Y'all working too fucking hard, man. Not working smart. Following all these people on YouTube that call themselves mechanics. I mean, you can fix cars, but whatever. I was turning goddamn 80 hours a week at the dealership while everybody else is goddamn struggling to make 35. So I ain't no stranger to no hard work. I make motherfucker look bad. You ain't gonna outwork me, baby. And I ain't working hard. It's because I work smart. I'm not sure where we left off, but anyway, don't take the belt all the way off. 'Cause otherwise, you got to remember the belt routing, and you just doing extra stuff that's unnecessary. You don't have to do all that. You working too hard. You know what I'm saying? Try to work smart, not hard. So just do like I do, man. Just take the belt. If you want to save do what you want to do. But if you want to save some time, all you got to do is just take it off the water pump and just let it hang. You don't have to take the whole belt off. Pro tip, baby. Anyway, real easy. Just turn it that way. Boom, slide it back on. You're done. And so you might have a little problem when putting the shroud back in and holding the fan. That's sometimes frustrating as shit. It'd be really nice. Man. Real nice. Oh, I think I got an idea. Anywho, yeah, that's it. No, that's it. Another pro tip: get your Sawzall. Just cut out the bottom of the damn fan shroud right there, just like that. It's not gonna cause nothing to go wrong. Your car's not gonna overheat. It's not gonna be insufficiently cooling or nothing. You don't even need the fan shroud. It's just there to protect, stuff from getting chopped up with that blade. So that little bit is not gonna hurt nothing. But it's gonna make installing and removing in the future way easier. So this is gonna help out in the future big time, and for the next mechanic. So boom, pro tip right there. So I just put these on, tighten that down right there. This right here gonna slide on real easy like, and look at that. Hoopa, I broke something. It's okay though. So it happens, shit, this little piece right here is snapped off right there. And so what I'm gonna do is put this JB wheel, just mix it together, and it makes a putty, like a glue. And then I'm gonna slap it on there, and then slide that piece on top of it. It'll get hard, and then the hose, this right here hold it on the two. So anyway, I'll fix it. Anyways, I got it ain't no right or wrong way to do a repair. There's a million ways to do it. You do it your own way. I just feel like my way the best way though. You know what I'm saying? It's the quickest, easiest. It's gonna turn out, everything gonna work like it's supposed to. You ain't gonna mess nothing up. So anyways, don't forget to put your radiator hose, upper hose back on. That's it. You done. It's a 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 with a 5.2 liter water pump. So you want the pro tips, please like and subscribe to the videos. Help the algorithm. Cause really, this the channel that you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be working too hard, man. Y'all taking advice and working too hard, man. Like, you doing all this extra stuff. I'm trying to show you a better way. So You want to find out the best way to do it, the easiest way, and the smartest way to do it. Like and subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.